Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We got the gameplay reveal trailer for NHL 22, but inside of it, they released some sneaky X Factors and zone abilities for the game as well. We are going to break all of those down. I'm going to show you guys all of the confirmed up-to-date X Factor players and the confirmed zone abilities that go with them. Guys, if you are looking for the most up-to-date content for NHL 22, make sure you're following me on TikTok as well as Twitter and Instagram, as I'll be posting on all three with exclusive content for each. All right, let's get into the video. All right, so our first new X Factor that is confirmed is Steven Stamkos and his 1T zone ability. The 1T will give you advanced power and accuracy on one-timers, increased ability to one-timers from less than ideal passes. So obviously this one is going to be pretty potent in game, and obviously you're going to have to pay close attention to any winger specifically that has the 1T ability as they get set up on that far side. It is going to be awfully tough to stop, so it's going to make them even more dangerous in the offensive zone. Then we got a big one as Connor McDavid obviously was going to be an X Factor in NHL 22. But we found out that on top of his already insane speed, his zone ability is wheels, giving him better skating with the puck. This is going to make him even better, and I'm all for it as he is the best player in the world and our latest confirmed X Factor. The next one they just snuck in with Mikko Rantanen getting the tape-to-tape zone ability, the handy ability to auto-saucer and get increased backhand accuracy and reduced power penalties on passes within your vision. See everything, be ready for everything. So Mikko Rantanen with the tape-to-tape zone ability. So this next one, you had to be paying close attention in the gameplay reveal trailer, but it looks like Jacob Slavin has been given the shutdown zone ability. Now, before we get into the other confirmed zone abilities, just to catch everyone up from the prior trailer and releases, Austin Matthews has been confirmed as an X Factor, getting the shock and awe zone ability. Leon Draisaitl was a confirmed X Factor, getting the tape-to-tape zone ability, just like Mikko Rantanen. Artemi Panarin has the make it snappy zone ability. Seth Jones is going to be rocking quick pick. And then Andre Vasilevsky has contortionist. Those are your confirmed X Factor players so far in NHL 22. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is all of the confirmed zone and superstar abilities for NHL 22 so far that we did see in the gameplay trailer, as well as the ones that have been confirmed prior. We'll start first with Third Eye. Increased pass assist with advanced ability to auto-saucer out of a player's field of vision. Next up is Schneip. Outstanding skill to settle pucks with advanced wrist shot accuracy off of settled pucks. Then we've got 1T, the advanced power and accuracy on one-timers. Increased ability to one-timers from less than ideal passes. This is going to be a big one. A lot of people will focus on more than likely in pretty much all modes. Then we've got Seeing Eye, advanced accuracy on shots when the goalie is screened. A screened goalie's reaction time is also reduced when shooting with this ability. That's going to be huge for defensemen specifically, as you're going to be able to rip one-timers, and I think that's really going to improve their ability offensively. All right, so they did release all of the X Factors on their website. You can go and take a look at NHL 22's website. We'll break it down real quick. So wheels, we saw that with Connor McDavid. Elite edges, make tight, seamless, seemingly impossible turns anywhere on the ice without sacrificing maneuverability or speed. That's really huge for the players that love to use the half spins and dekes. Ankle breaker, deke opponents at top speed without any penalty whatsoever. They'll be watching you fly down the ice before you know what hit them. That's also another ridiculous one while skating. I mean, any player with that, again, same kind of situation. If you are good with the L2s and half spins, that's going to be a big advantage. And then in reverse, you'll be as good skating backwards or any other direction as you are at skating forwards with this ability, and you can switch to back skating on a dime without any penalty or to speed or acceleration. That's huge for defensemen. If there's a defenseman that has in reverse, that's an extremely good zone ability for them. Next up, we've got the shooting abilities. Puck on a string. Be a magician with the puck thanks to lightning quick stick handling moves and toe drags. Now they see the puck, now they don't. The next is make it snappy. We've talked about that, as well as Schneip and 1T. Then we've got Thunderclap. They'll hear the buzzer before they even see the puck. Get extra power and accuracy on slap shots from the point when this ability is activated. So, again, with defensemen, that is going to be a pretty big one if you are able to acquire a defenseman with that early on. Heat Seeker. Find the twine with massively increased power and accuracy on wrist and snapshots from the point. Get that perfect placement and speed even from distance. Again, another sneaky defenseman one where you don't really need to just haul off a slap shot. That one could be pretty devastating as well. And then Shock and Awe that we've talked ad nauseum about with Austin Matthews. Next up are the passing abilities. We've got Tape to Tape, which we've seen. Send It. Pull the strings from anywhere on the ice by getting a huge increase to pass assist and the ability to auto-saucer long distances. That's going to be great for breaking it out, obviously. Magnetic. Make that loose puck yours with this brilliant ability to pick them up with speed, as well as corral bouncing or rolling pucks easily and snatch up poor passes. Third Eye we've just talked about as well. Yoink. Snatch that puck away with a higher stick lift success rate and leave them hanging while they take longer than usual to recover from your trickery. Stick them up. You're a master of the ancient art of defensive stick handling. Get a much higher success rate with the defensive skill stick, even against momentum or at speed. This could be huge defending the rush for sure. And then Shutdown. Take on anyone, anywhere, as you get a huge boost to your defensive abilities when taking on the puck carrier one-on-one. So that looks to be what Slavin's going to have. Then we've got the confirmed goaltender zone abilities. We've got Contortionist. We've seen that. Andrei Vasilevsky. We've already seen all those ones. All or Nothing. Take away your opponent's chance to shoot before they even think about it with a high success rate, including range, accuracy, and recovery at poke checks in front of the goal. That's going to be super specific. Dialed In. When you're dialed in, it feels like nobody can stop you. After making 15 saves in a game, this ability activates and heavily boosts goalie reaction time, recovery, and same ability for the rest of the game. Post to post. Make elite post-to-post saves that most goalies can only dream of doing. Get an impressive boost to reaction time, recovery, and save ability when going post-to-post. That's huge for defending one-timers. In my opinion, that's probably going to be the best one in NHL 22. And then we've got the hockey IQ abilities. So we've got Quick Pick, which you've already seen. All Alone. You might be on an island, but you've still got moves. Get an increased accuracy and power on your penalty shots and breakaways. That is super specific and probably not one that is going to be all that advantageous. Quick Draw. It's high noon for you every time you line up before a face-off. Gain a high success rate on face-offs with extra quickness on face-off draws, increased effectiveness on tie-up wins, and a big advantage in defensive zone draws. That's big on like penalty kill, things like that. It's tricky. You've got more than a few tricks up your sleeves with this ability at the ready. Get a much higher success rate with the get the much higher success rate with trick deeks while also boosting your shooting accuracy immediately afterwards. That sounds a lot like Shock and Awe. Crease Crasher. Turn any opportunity into a chance at glory with this uncanny ability to corral bouncing pucks and get a boost to your accuracy after collecting them. And then Big Tipper. Knock even the most accurate shots away from your goal with improved deflection, range, and accuracy. I'm not sure if that works in the offensive zone as well, but I believe it does. And again, that's going to be important for centermen specifically. So now when you take a broad look at some of these zone abilities and X factors, some of them stand out more than others. Personally, I think that Panarin's Make It Snappy is going to be awfully dangerous. Any player that has exceptional shooting, power, and accuracy by just flicking up is awfully tough to defend, and I think that one's going to be pretty significant. Seeing Eye, like I mentioned, any of the ones that have that ability, especially defensemen, I think, with the ability and increased ability to shoot through screens for a one-timer, especially early on in Hockey Ultimate Team specifically when goaltender attributes just aren't very high early on, I think that's going to be awfully tough to defend as well. McDavid and his wheel zone ability, obviously that one is going to be pretty devastating, and if you get his card in Hockey Ultimate Team early on, my goodness, that is going to be a significant advantage, and personally, I think that's a good thing. I think the best player in the world should have the best card, and that zone ability is going to be awfully tough. I'm curious to see what other players have the wheels X factor. I'm assuming McKinnon would be one, but that one is going to be pretty devastating for sure. One of the more interesting ones as well is Vasilevsky's Contortionist. I think that one, not going to get a lot of fanfare because it's a goaltender, but I think that early on, again, specifically in Hut, he is going to be one of the most sought after because any goaltender advantage that you can get in NHL is obviously gigantic. Obviously, goaltenders have been kind of a meme throughout the duration of the franchise, but one that has significant ability to make desperation saves and out of position saves, obviously that is going to be a big advantage, and he's going to be sought after early on for sure. Stamkos having the 1T zone ability, also going to be really sought after. I would assume that Ovechkin's got it as well, but it isn't confirmed. But again, having an enhanced one-timer ability in NHL, again, specifically in HUT and EASHL, to be honest with you, is just a big advantage. And early on in the game, before all the attributes catch up in HUT, you're looking for all those small details to give you that extra edge, and that's definitely going to be one for sure. I also think that there's some that are going to be a little bit too situational. Again, specifically if you're focusing on early on in HUT, what ones you want to chase after. Like shock and all that Matthews has, his ability to shoot outside of a deke. Again, I think that's super situational, but I do think that there is a place for it. One of the ones I'm not really too certain on might be Schneip, as that one helps with settling pucks down. I just don't know how often you're getting a bad pass or a bad animation when it comes to receiving a pass to shoot out of it, especially a wrister. It's just that's really situational, so I'm not huge on that one either, but we'll see. Time will tell. All right, guys, so that will do it for all of the confirmed X factors and zone abilities for NHL 22 so far. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for the most up-to-date NHL 22 news, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.